friends, it's Jessie here. I'm back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be doing the cash envelope stuffing and the sinking funds for paycheck number 4 in June. I have off to the side here my budget by paycheck workbook with the cash envelope breakdown. I filled this out with you in my June budget for week 4. We talked all about where my money was going to go and how we were going to break down the cash. So I did this budget breakdown and sent my husband to the bank. He brought the cash home for me. So now we're going to be able to stuff the cash envelopes and the sinking funds, which is my favorite part. So I have everything all laid out here. Wanted to make this super quick and easy for myself. So we're going to start with the cash envelopes, and we're going to start out by pulling out my husband's spending money. So if you're not familiar, my husband takes his spending money in cash. It makes it super easy to give him exactly what he needs for the week, and that way he can spend as he sees fit, and when the money is gone, he's done spending. So I always give him $40, and I do that in 20s. So I have two 20s here. And I'm just going to set this aside for him so that he has the spending money that he needs. He doesn't have a fancy envelope. He just puts this right into his wallet. So that's going to be set off to the side for him. Next, we have eating out money. I have my eating out envelope here. I made this envelope myself, just using a divider from an old Happy Planner that I cut to size and laminated and labeled. For eating out this week, I gave us $50. That's just so that my family and I can go and have a nice dinner. Actually, we won't be going anywhere. It'll be takeout because we're still not dining in restaurants. So that $50 will go right into my eating out envelope, and that envelope will go right back into my wallet with the rest of these once I'm done. I'm not taking my spending money in cash. I left it in the bank. That way I could cover any online purchases. So this spending envelope is not going to get filled this week. And I'm also not filling my miscellaneous envelope, at least not with cash for purposes of miscellaneous spending. I'm actually using this miscellaneous envelope for gas money because I still haven't had an opportunity to make a gas envelope, and I've been taking my gas money out in cash recently. So in order to make sure that I can pay for gas, I'm just using my miscellaneous envelope for that, and we are taking $50 for gas money as well. That takes care of all of the cash envelopes. So these are going to go back into my wallet here, and then we will move on to sinking funds. Alright, so for sinking funds, I have my little accordion folder. It's actually not little at all, it's quite huge. Here, this is where I keep all of my sinking funds. Each of my sinking fund categories gets a tab here in this accordion folder, and behind that tab, I keep the cash for each of the sinking funds, as well as little index cards to keep track of how much money is going in, how much money we're taking out, etc. So I'm actually not going to leave this here in the frame because it's going to take up the whole shot. I'm going to put it off to the side. And we're just going to go ahead and get started with the sinking fund. So the first one we're going to be filling is our campground sinking fund. So I just go behind the campground tab and pull out the fund as well as the cash, and you can see here that my campground sinking fund currently has $350 in it. This sinking fund is to pay for our campsite. We have an annual fee once a year that we pay to keep our camper there, and that's due in October, so we're just saving up a little bit of money every week so that when that rolls around we have it. So we have $350 in that fund. We are adding another $50 today. So I'm just going to stick that here in the funds and mark it on my little card here. So this is the week of 6/23. We are adding $50, and that should mean that I have $400 in my fund here. Now we're just going to count it up and make sure that that's accurate. 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So that's $400 in my campground fund. And next we will move on to car tags and maintenance. So under my car tags and maintenance fund, I currently have $409. I don't know why my camera won't focus. There it is. $409. And we are going to add $25 today. So that is a 20 and a 5. We're just going to slip this in to my stack of cash here. And then we'll write it down. 6/23. We added $25. It would mean that we have $434 in our car tags and maintenance fund. So again, I'm just going to count this up. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So that's $434 in that fund. That'll go right back behind the car tags maintenance. And next we have our Christmas sinking fund. So I keep my Christmas sinking fund in this cute envelope from the Budget Mom. I got this as part of her 2020 Savings Challenge course. We are saving up a little bit every week to reach our goal of $1,000 by November, and we currently have $605 in this fund. So we are going to be adding another $25 today. So I'm just going to write that in really quickly. Add 25. 605 plus 25 is 630. And we're going to add a 20 and a 5. And we'll just slip that in here. And then once again, we'll go ahead and count this up just to make sure that it's accurate. I always like to count the money just that way I know I didn't make any math errors or I didn't make any mistakes. I'm human, I make mistakes. You guys catch them all the time here on my videos. So 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that is $630 just as anticipated, and that'll go back behind the Christmas tab. All right. So while I was doing my figuring, I actually left Christmas off of this list, and I don't know how I managed to do that. I think just, like I said, I'm human, I make mistakes. I was worried about filming. So rather than go back to the bank and take out more money, I decided just to omit the amount of money I was planning to put towards pets and having that be Christmas money. I just wanted to clarify that in case you guys watched my breakdown video and were a little bit confused about what happened there. I just left it off. It happens. So this pets here became Christmas, and I will just make sure that I put some extra money into my pets category at a later date. Christmas, saving for Christmas is more important than saving for pets right now. And just like I said, next week when I go to the bank, I'll pull out an extra 25 and true up this pets fund. So now we're going to move on to the next category, which is YouTube. I make a little bit of money from my YouTube videos, and I got paid out this week, but they do not take out money for taxes. So I needed to do that on my own. So I have a little fund here for that. And I am going to be adding $70 this time. So I had $179 in my little YouTube fund here. Once again, my camera will not focus. Come on, camera. It's trying to focus on the cash behind there. So we're going to add 70 to that 179. And that's $249. So we're going to take a 50 I'm missing a 20. So what did I do? See what I mean, you guys, about making mistakes? Let's just hold off on YouTube for a minute and move on to Savopoly, which is $19. So in my Savopoly fund, I currently have $182. There we go. And we're adding $19 today. So that's $623 plus 19. And 182 plus 19 is $201. So we're going to take a 10, a 5, and 4 ones. That's 19. And we're going to slip it in here into Savopoly. We're going to count this up and make sure that it's accurate again. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 201. So that's accurate, and that'll go back behind the Savopoly tab. Alright, you guys, and I figured out why my math wasn't adding up. I pulled this $40 out for my husband, and he just informed me that he already took his cash. So this is where the missing money went. I was trying to pay my husband twice, so we're going to slip that back there. And now we should be able to finish up. Like I said, you guys, I'm human. I make mistakes. So we're going to go back to YouTube. I told you guys we were going to add $70, and we were going to add a 50 and a 20. So we're going to go ahead and slip those in. It seems like every single week I sit down to film this cash envelope video, and every single week I make a dumb mistake. But, you guys, it's real life. It happens. And I'm not going to edit it out, and I'm not going to, you know, pretend like I never make mistakes. So $249 is what we should have here. So let's count it up. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. $249 in my YouTube envelope. Alright. I wanted to get through this quick, and all of my silly mistakes have made this drag on a lot longer than it needed to. So, very last this week is home maintenance. I'm going to put $25 in there, and that is what I have left now that I figured out where the missing money went. And so I'm going to pull out my home maintenance envelope. Okay, and in home maintenance, I currently just have $25. It seems like every time I put money into this envelope, I turn around and immediately have to take it back out for something, but that's okay. So we're gonna slip this in here. Let me write down on my card here, plus 25. Means that I have $50 in this fund. 20, 40, 50. All right. And that takes care of all of my sinking funds. So that is it, you guys. That is my cash envelope stuffing and my sinking funds for the week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video despite my silly little mistakes in there. If nothing else, maybe you can commiserate. Maybe you make mistakes all the time in your budget. Let me know if you do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. I will have lots more videos coming up next week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!